They got one of the best managers in baseball. I mean, it's pretty simple. He did an incredible job for us for over a decade. He does everything you want. He's got the trust of the players. He understands the importance of the media and the fans' attachment to the game, and he handles everything with professionalism. I think we felt like it was only fair to allow Bob to pursue an opportunity that provided longer-term security than Oakland. And when the Padres called, that was clearly a chance to win in the short term and go to an organization that was built for now.
Is that just out of respect, especially for Bob?
It is, yeah. I mean, we've had a great relationship for a long time. He gave everything to the A's, and knowing his desire to continue managing beyond 2022, that it was only fair.
What was the reason, again, for no compensation? Maybe it's the same reason, but...
It is. There was no need to complicate this for Bob. It was about what's best for him. And ultimately, a conversation about compensation was just going to make it more difficult for him to leave, and that was not our goal.
Pretty remarkable to see how many players came out and talked about, or people that have worked with him, what a great manager he is or what a great guy he is. Did that surprise you at all, just the amount of people, and did that make it any more hard to see him go?
It didn't surprise me. I mean, we've known that as long as Bob's been our manager, that he has the players' trust 100%. And we've heard it over the years when Bob became the winningest manager in Oakland history earlier this season. We heard a lot of testimony from current and former players. So I think we knew there was that kind of respect from that group. But from our end, again, it was the professionalism. There are so many things that, as a front office, you don't have to worry about when Bob Melvin is your manager. I think you hear a lot from the players about the communication, constantly talking to them, being upfront with guys, being open. Guys know their roles. I mean, we had success for a lot of years with bullpens who knew their roles. Position players knew when they were going to play. The little things that I think he does very well. From my standpoint, he has the credibility of having played the game, of having managed in a number of different places, handled a bunch of different rosters. He was also a bench coach. Like, he's done pretty much everything you need to do and been successful. Like, he walks in with 3 Manager of the Year awards, and there's nothing you can point to that Bob hasn't been successful at.
How is he in times when things are going good and times when things are going bad? Is he still kind of the same person?
It's a good question, because one of his strengths is absolutely his even keel. I never saw him turn over a spread. He's not a guy who comes in and yells. When he has a meeting, you know it's serious because it's not something that he does lightly, and guys respond to him.
Obviously, the Oakland A's, like you've been talking about, is a little bit in flux, right, as far as what's going on. Was it difficult to let him go?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was difficult. Like, given our choice, we would not have made a change at manager, but this was the right thing to give him the opportunity to pursue.
And do you see any of the other coaching staff following him to San Diego?
I don't. Our coaches are all under contract for 22.